Hey, how you doing? This is Wade. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons I was able to purchase my first self-storage facility when I was 26 years old. So let's get into the content. Hey, how you doing? This is Wade Garrett. Thanks for finding my channel on YouTube, where I talk about real estate investing, self-storage, investing in general, and creating passive income to retire sooner rather than later. And so in this video, what I really want to talk about is the 5 reasons that I feel like I was able to purchase my first self-storage facility when I turned 26 years old, when I was 26 years old. And I really want to drill down into these 5 reasons because I feel like you can apply them to a lot of different aspects of your life, no matter what you're specifically trying to achieve in your life or what your specific goal is. I feel like you can apply these same reasons to those goals and those achievements that you're trying to make in your life. So I think that it'll be beneficial for you. Real fast, if you enjoy these videos and this content, please consider subscribing. I've got Coco here, an official mascot. And please comment or subscribe and let me know if you're enjoying these videos, if you're enjoying this content and it's helping you out. I really appreciate that, and it helps me on my side of things as far as YouTube and getting a little bit more exposure. So thank you for doing that. So I always really loved real estate. I really loved the idea of investing in real estate, and I always read these books about real estate like Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. He was a big one that I read in college, and I feel like I always was tuned in on real estate and real estate investing, but I really wasn't diving into it and trying to get real estate. And I feel like that's because I feel like a lot of people would align with this, is that I had these limiting beliefs, and the limiting beliefs were that, I'm too young to get into real estate. I don't have enough money to get into real estate. I haven't saved enough money. I don't know enough. I'm still in school. I'm still in college. I can't get into real estate. So I need to wait. I need to build up my knowledge. I need to get more educated. I need to get more money. I need to get older. Always having these limiting beliefs that were holding me back. And to be honest, the thing that really kind of kicked me over the edge to get past these limiting beliefs was my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife, because I would talk to her about how I really wanted to get a self-storage facility before I turned 30, and I feel like, and I would talk to her about this stuff, and one day she just said, just do it. Why don't you do it? Do it. Take the steps to start to move to that goal and stop making excuses. And after that, that helped me kind of make the decision that, you're right. I've been making these excuses, and my limiting beliefs have been holding me back. And so that gets me to step 1, which is making the decision that I wanted to buy a self-storage facility. And so in your personal life, it's pretty huge to make a decision to move forward or make a decision to not. And you know what? If you're not making any decision at all, that is still the decision to basically do nothing. And so it's a beautiful thing to be able to make that decision in your life and then to move forward with fervor and confidence and everything else to move forward and try to achieve that goal that you set for yourself. And so step 1, I made the decision that I wanted to buy a self-storage facility, and I stopped letting limiting beliefs hold me back from starting that process. Okay, so that leads us to step number 2, which is I saved money and I lived frugally so that I was able to build up a reserve to be able to purchase a self-storage facility. And I used that money to create improvements on the property. Then I also used the money to help me make the down payment on the loan, because I was getting a conventional loan through a local community bank when I purchased this self-storage facility. So that's step number 2. A lot of times I know that there are ways to creatively purchase real estate with 0% down, but in a lot of ways, having some money, having a little bit of reserve, some funds in the bank will help you and will open up possibilities for you in terms of investing. All right, step number 3 is get educated. That's what I did, is I got educated. I bought a course, I think right after I graduated from college, from one of the gurus in the self-storage industry. His name's Scott Myers, and he was selling this course, comprehensive guide of how to get started in self-storage investing. So, I read through that, I got educated so I would know what I was talking about when I started looking for a self-storage facility. And, in any kind of area of life, when you're trying to get started in something or you're trying to move forward and achieve a goal, it's good to get educated on that topic as best as you can. And so for me, I got this course, kind of like a study course, and then I dug through it and learned it to the best of my ability. Okay, step 5. I took incremental steps to achieve my goal. And this is a really big and really important one, especially for you and for goals that you're looking to achieve. Some people, and I'm sure you've heard this before, they do goal setting, especially around the new year, and they have these huge goals. They say, I want to make $1 million. Well, one of the ways that you can achieve that faster is by breaking down some huge goal into incremental steps. So for me, my big goal was getting this self-storage facility. So I broke that down into incremental steps, and then I put that step right in front of me as the next thing that I want to focus on. And so instead of looking at this huge list of steps and just getting totally overwhelmed, put that first step right in front of you and then move forward and achieve that first step, complete it, and then you can move on to the next step and the next step. And also you start to build momentum as you are successfully completing each of these steps, and so it will help you achieve your goal. And so that is the 5th step. And finally, I've got a bonus tip, and that is that, or bonus step, and that's that I was looking. I was actually looking. I was out there. I was talking to people. I was telling people that I wanted to buy a self-storage facility, and I was looking to get it. And so a pretty quick story. So the local community bank that I ended up getting the loan for to purchase the self-storage facility, I was calling around local community banks, and this particular bank, I was just telling them, what I was looking for. I was asking for what their rates were and what their terms were on their financing for commercial properties. And the contact that I had at that bank, she actually said, well, actually one of my clients, he is selling his self-storage facility, and he is local to the area. So the way that I was actually able to find this self-storage facility was through the bank contact that I had made when I was trying to get the financing, because of course I was telling her what I wanted to get the loan for. And so it's pretty coincidental that that ended up happening like that. But I feel like it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't looking, if I wasn't putting myself out there and telling everybody what I was looking for, what I wanted. And so it's kind of a cool story that I ended up finding the storage facility through one of these contacts that I had made along the process, along the journey. So that's the 6th kind of bonus tip, is to basically be out there and look and put yourself out there, and you never know how things will come about and how deals will come in front of you. So that's kind of cool. So those were the 5 reasons why I feel like I was able to purchase my first self-storage facility when I was 26 years old. And you know what? I hope that this really helps you on your journey, on your path to create and achieve the goals that you're trying to get in your life. And so just remember to take those incremental steps. Don't get overwhelmed looking at a huge goal. Break it down into smaller pieces, into bite-sized pieces that you can then digest, accomplish, and then move forward in a positive way in your life. And so I hope that you really enjoyed this content. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you enjoy this content, subscribe and comment to this video and let me know what you think. I hope it was helpful. And if nothing else, I hope to see you on the next video, and I'll see you there. Bye.